My name is Mark Mundende, and welcome to the Music Show. So the Music Show is practically a show that just showcases good gospel music, and to teach you lessons on what music is, because people really don't have a say, or what they don't have really good ideas of what music is. They think music is really a by the way thing and all that stuff. So we're here to just show you good as gospel music and explain to you the essence of music and all these other fundamentals in music. I'm joined by my friend here and guest Collins Nkandu.
Uh, Hello, viewers, and hello, Mark. Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
So the first topic would tackle is the essence or the importance of music. People really don't know why music is really important in worship. They really think that it's a by the way thing. That really is not that's really a misunderstanding on many people's thing, because I know that music is very, very important. Maybe you can explain on why you think music is important.
That is a very good question, Mark. It's indeed true that most of the people have a wrong perception about music, and they don't really appreciate it because they don't understand really the essence of music. You know, we cannot understand the importance of music if we don't understand the origin of music. Before music came on earth, we find that there was music in heaven. And
Sure.
music being in heaven simply means that music is one of the most important things that God considers as part of worship.
True.
So music is important because in the Christian circle, it is part of worship. It is part of what God demands us to do as his children. That's why we find that the Bible tells us to say angels sing to God holy and holy day and night. Meaning God enjoys music, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So meaning if music is part of worship, then it means us who embrace or who call ourselves as Christians, it's important for us to have music. We are again told in the Bible, just to add on what music has done on earth, we find that when King Saul was being pestered by the demons, when David would sing and play the flute, we find that the Bible tells us to say the demons were able to go out, which simply means that music is one of the tools that can chase away demons if it is accompanied with holiness. Meaning, if we can rightly use music, it is something that can soothe the heart. It is something that can heal the brokenhearted. It is something that can heal the demon possessed. It is something that can bring up happiness. I believe you are a singer, Mark. And I believe most of the times that you sing, you feel relieved, isn't it? You
I
feel
do.
very happy.
I
There
do.
are times when I'm seated in my when I'm in my bathroom, maybe I'm troubled in thoughts. The moment I just begin to sing, man, I feel good. It's something that brings me happiness. So music is really important based on those for things that I've just mentioned.
And
Yeah.
just to add on your thought, I also, as a musician, I've been to this week of prayers, I've been to campaigns, I've been to crusades, I've been to camp meetings, and I've seen how music is also a tool in bringing lost souls to Christ. Because our goal as Christians is to bring the lost souls back to the fold, to help Christ bring them back to the fold. That's our mission. Like, we preach the Advent message to everyone, so that they can come back and we can all go to heaven and we can all rejoice. And I've seen, in my experience of going out, being in these places, I have seen that music is one of the big drivers that brings people, because people usually the message in the sermon is important, right, but people really love it when you sing a message. When you sing a message, I don't know, music gets to people, because I've also seen, like, in these, let me say, secular, right, in these secular things, how many people follow these same musicians.
Oh, yeah.
Millions and millions and millions. They buy the albums, they stream. So music, in a way, it gets to you, it will hook you in, and it will bring you in. So the importance of music is that it also helps in getting the lost souls back to the fold. It also helps in our mission as we move. So that's what I've seen also in music. It's a really powerful tool that, if used correctly, if used wisely, and if used for the good, can bring a lot of souls to Christ and can help us spread the Advent message better.
You know, I've realized one thing from what you've said, Mark, and really you've brought a very nice point as we are talking about the importance of music. So the basic principle I've found from your explanation is that music is a way of communication.
Yes.
Music delivers certain information. So meaning that the same way we communicate words to people, music is one of the ways we communicate. Meaning each and every information that is found in songs has a way or has power to transform the way you think, isn't it?
Yes, very much.
So meaning it is very important for us to be choosing what we need to listen to.
Yeah.
Because there's one person that told me to say one of the most powerful tools that transforms the mind is conversations.
Very
And we
much.
find that conversations involves exchange of information. And that's what we find in music. Meaning when we are listening to the songs that we listen to, they have the power to transform the way we think.
Yes.
They have the power to transform the way we live and the way we behave. So it is important that we consider music as one of the major tools that can transform the way you walk, the way you do things. I got a very practical example. There was a friend I had when I was young. He usually liked listening to reggae music.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a reggae lover. He loved reggae. And you could even notice from the way he was walking. When he was walking, he would just walk like the sound that is found in reggae. Yeah, so meaning his way of life, like he had short hair. Immediately he was just imbued in listening to reggae. He started thinking about being a Rasta. Meaning music can transform the way you behave. When you are too much into a certain genre of music, it will affect the way you behave.
True.
So music is important because it is part of what transforms, or it's part of what makes us who we are. Yeah.
And no matter who you are, you may say you may not like music, but once you hear a song, it's biologically in tune to us that once you hear a song, the tune may remain in your mind. If the tune will remain in your mind, any song, it's like biologically in us that when we listen to music, it gets into our mind, subconscious. It's always there in our mind. Even if it may be months, you will still remember that song if you heard it. So music really helps us. It transforms us. It's a transformative thing. It builds character. It builds good morals and good values. Yeah. So good music helps us. Good music, Christian music, helps us spread the message better. Because majority of the people, I can say majority of people that I have seen love music. When there's a service with no music, I have seen down performances, like down characters of people. Like people are not really down in there. But once you have those sermons and worship intertwined with music, the churches get full. People come. People would give their souls to Christ, because music is also it supplements. Nothing, no two is better than the other. Preaching supplements music. Music supplements preaching. That's why we always have song services. We always have special songs and offertory songs to supplement the worship. So yeah, that's practically the essence of music. That's why it's really important. So Mr. Collins, what would be your advice to, maybe I can say, these musicians, upcoming musicians, upcoming groups? What would be your advice?
Okay. Firstly, I would say, in a general sense, music is communication. So you must have specific information that you have to communicate to the people. You can't just stand up and start singing without knowing what you want people to hear. Now, even as you communicate that information, the first thing you have to ask yourself is what I'm communicating building or breaking the people, the public? Is what I'm about to sing able to transform lives and benefit so many people? Because we live for each other. So for those of you maybe that are involved in secular music, you should ask yourself to say, is this music going to build people or it's going to destroy? If it is not going to build people, then I would encourage you to start singing that which will bring glory to God and also to the people. It should be music that should transform the hearts. It should be music that should help the hearts. It should be music that should make others realize the importance of life. Then to those, to the a cappella singers and to everyone, I would actually encourage that you sing music that will not only be music in the ears, but music in the heart. Music that will make each and every listener feel the need to live a right life. That is what I can say to everyone that is an upcoming singer and everyone.
Okay. Thank you very much, Collins, for being my guest here.
All right,
It
thank
was
you.
lovely having you.
Yes.
And to the beautiful viewers, this was the music throw. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
ECM TV, giving meat in due season.